videos on the MuTu Breathe section. These breathing techniques will help you to really focus on and engage and strengthen the muscles of your core and of your pelvic floor. They'll also help you to relax and de-stress and slow your breathing in times of anxiety or stress. If you've read the insulin explanation in the MuTu Food section, you'll also know that emotional stress can actually contribute to fat gain, especially around your middle. So yet another reason to learn to relax. The first yoga breathing technique I'm going to talk you through is a full yogic breath, also sometimes called a three-part breath. Most of the time, but especially if we're worried or stressed or anxious, we tend to breathe very shallow, right in the upper part of the chest. Taking a full yogic breath will instantly calm the mind. So I want you to start off by sitting comfortably or lying on your back. Close your eyes if it feels easier to focus. And concentrate on your abdomen as you breathe in. Really fill your belly with air so that you feel your belly button rise away from your spine. Then as you exhale, feel the belly deflate and the belly button come back towards the spine. Take a couple of really deep breaths, really focusing on your abdomen rising and falling. Then after you've done a couple of those, move your focus up into the chest area around the rib cage. This time when you inhale, fill the belly as before, but then fill the rib cage. Instead of feeling the chest moving upwards, think of it moving outwards and the ribs expanding to make room for the air. Take a couple of really big deep breaths, filling both the belly and the rib cage with air. As you exhale, feel those ribs come back in together, closing in, belly button back towards the spine. The whole time keep these shoulders down and relaxed. There should be no upward raising at the front of the chest. Then finally, after you've taken a couple of breaths, filling both belly and rib cage with air, fill at the end of the in-breath that very last space, the space right at the top of the chest, just below the throat. And then fill everything, exhale and deflate. We're going to take the full yogic breath a stage further now into the healing breath that will really make you aware and able to focus on your abdominal muscles and pelvic floor muscles. Again, you can do this one sitting up or lying down on your back. As you take that full yogic breath, as we just described, on the exhale, as you feel your belly hollow out, and if you're lying on the floor, your back will feel flat to the floor and spread on the floor. Be aware of your pelvis tilting slightly and consciously bring in the muscles of the pelvic floor, the vaginal muscles, squeeze them in and up on the exhale as you deflate the air from your abdomen and chest. Then as you inhale, retain that grip on the pelvic floor, just keep that gentle hold. And then on the next exhale, lift and squeeze tighter and higher. Repeat that one more time, so keeping the grip on the pelvic floor muscles during the inhale and then really squeezing in and up on the exhale. Toning and strengthening the pelvic floor is something that we come back to in a number of different places throughout the MuTu system because it is so very important. In the MuTu core section, you learned how to engage the pelvic floor muscles to lift and squeeze them whilst engaging the transverse abdominis muscle. And now in the MuTu Breathe section, we've learned how to incorporate pelvic floor activation into a full yogic breath and into a healing breath. In a later MuTu Breathe video, you'll learn some more advanced techniques to really tone the pelvic floor. And also during all of the new mum and intensive interval training workouts, the active dynamic pelvic floor exercises have actually been incorporated into those workouts. So your pelvic floor is getting a workout in almost every section of the MuTu system. Do practice these breathing techniques. All mums need to relax, to still the mind and be calm sometimes. And if you can tone your abdominal muscles and pelvic floor muscles at the same time, then all the better.